juice. Stan said to me, we played, I think I scored 8 goals. And we had 2 games left. Stan said, if you hit the 10 goals mark, if you score 10 goals, I'll bring you back and I'll give you a good contract. and that time, imagine 2 games. He wants me to score 2 goals. That is putting me on the spot. I wasn't even stressed about scoring 2 goals. I wasn't even thinking about it because I felt like I had bigger fishes to catch that time. So I said to myself, I'm not worried about that. But I felt like going back to SuperSport, I had an unfinished business there because I left in a way that I didn't like. So that's why I went back to SuperSport instead of joining Pirates. And also, Roger Dessa wants me, and then there was speculation that he might leave the club, and blah blah blah. There was a lot of talks. So we played. I think we played Wits. No, we played Platinum Stars at home. That was the second last game. We drew 1-1. I didn't score. So that means I have 1 game to score 2 goals. And we went to Polokwane. We went to play Polokwane away. And you know how tough it is to play Polokwane away then.
Very hard.
It wasn't Polokwane. It was Black Leopards, actually. It was Black Leopards. It was Black Leopards.
Polokwane comes in the league, I think, a year. I think 2 years after that or a year after that.
Yeah. Polokwane is after. It was Black Leopards. I remember it was Postnet Omoni that was the goalkeeper there. Omoni.
Oh, Omoni.
So we went there and we beat them 3-1, and I scored a brace. Me and Bongani Zungu actually scored. I scored a brace, then Bongani scored 1. So Stan called me right away on my way back in the bus. He said to me, yeah, you got yourself a deal. I'm like, yeah. I wasn't thinking of the deal, but yeah, bring it on. And Tax was willing to give me a 3 years deal, but they wanted me to go down on my salary, but they can fill up my sign-on fee with that. I'm like, no, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys gave me a beautiful year, and I enjoyed myself at Tax, to be honest. That year I had at Tax was one of my best years of my career. Like I was playing without pressure. There's no pressure. I was enjoying the game. Every game was fun. I had young players around me that were willing to learn, that were willing to like Bongani Zungu. Bongani Zungu, people know Bongani Zungu thanks to me.
Why would you say that? People would say he went on to Sundowns. That's how they know him.
Bongani Zungu, when he came, Bongani Zungu, they know him because of Tax. When Bongani Zungu came to Tax, he was a midfielder. He was a holding midfielder. And by that time, Tax had already 2 holding midfielders that were.
Was Jali still there?
No, Jali wasn't there. It was Mpo Mazi and Ronald Ketchijere, that Namibian, and Obrengoma. Obrengoma was there. Yeah. We had a good team. We had a very good team, that Tax team. I think that season, Pirates won the league that season.
What? No, but
that's
the last
2013, Pirates won the league.
Must have been cheap.
No, Pirates won the league with Benny and them. That squad. That squad where Benny was. Pirates won the triplet, I think. And Besuma was there and stuff. Pirates won the league. And that season, Pirates has 4 defeats in the whole season. 4 defeats. We were top 8. Tax was top 8. We had also 4 defeats. So that tells you how tough we were to beat. We didn't win many games, but we drew a lot of games. but we were very difficult to play against. So that was our trademark. We would like no team wanted to play Tuks. I remember that season we were the only team to beat Chiefs to get 4 points out of Chiefs that season. We beat them in Mombela. No, yeah, Chiefs won the league. We beat them in Mombela. I remember Chiefs won the league, and we drew in what do you call it? We drew in FNB. That was Chiefs has 4 defeats and we had like 4 defeats also. Chiefs was champion. I remember. Yeah. Now I remember. So this is how it happened. That's how basically it happened. So that's why I came back to SuperSport.
No, you were saying how did you make like
so Bongani, coming back to that, sorry. Bongani Zungu was playing as a holding midfielder. When they signed him as a holding midfielder. So when I saw how he was playing, I said to Steve Barker, you brought me here and you want to build a team around me. Put Bongani Zungu and Obrengoma next to me. Offensively, they can bring more to the team than defensively. So this is how Bongani Zungu become a star. That season, that season, Bongani Zungu and Obrengoma together we scored 38 goals that season. Together, all the 3 of us, we scored 38 goals.
So, but how? What made you realize that Bongani Zungu had something to offer attacking wise?
No, you can smell it. He's a smart player. He's a smart player. He knows where the ball falls. He's got the sense of goals, you know. And that season he scored 7 goals. When Bongani went to Sundowns, how many goals did Bongani score? Bongani didn't score a lot of goals at Sundowns because he was playing in a more defensive role. But that season where he scored 7 goals will basically put him into the radar. And many people at Tuks felt like I killed the team by leaving, because when I left, Bongani didn't want to stay, Obre didn't want to stay. So when I left, automatically Bongani left, and I think Obre left after 1 year.
Yeah, he left after.
But it's just how football is. I was in the stage of my life where I couldn't just stay at Tuks.
Yeah.
And my CV was bigger than Tuks, so that's why I just. So.
But honestly, it was.
No, it was bigger than Tuks. No disrespect to Tuks. My CV was bigger than Tuks, and that time I was one of the top marksmen in the country. I was one of the best strikers in the country, and if you are one of the best strikers in the country, you must play in the best top 3s in the country, top 3 teams. So that's how I felt that time. And that time, SuperSport was also one of the teams that win almost every year a cup or something. So SuperSport were like considered in the top 4 actually. So yeah.
So you moved to Sundowns, and then